Hi, everybody. I'm here with Joy Bennett. She is a candidate for Mason City Council. She is a Mason mom. She is a businesswoman. She runs her own business. And she is also an aspiring author and musician. So, kind of a cool thing I did not know about her. What I want to ask her now, though, is it sounds like you have a lot of talents, but do you have a hidden talent that nobody knows about that you want to share with us?
I would say it is quilting.
Oh, cool.
So my mom taught me how to sew when I was a very young child, and I made my first quilt as a senior in high school. It was like my art project, and I did a twin size bed size quilt that I took with me to college.
And are you still doing it?
I have two in progress. One has been in progress for 15 years. So you can tell how often I get a chance to actually do that. I used to like work on them while we would watch television, but you can only really tolerate a quilt on your lap in the winter.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and you're a little busy.
There's
a lot of stuff going on.
I don't watch a lot of TV anymore. I just don't have time.
I know. So tell us, why did you decide to run for Mason City Council? What motivated you to do that?
Well, I really want to give back to the community. We've lived here in Mason for 20 years, and we had all four of our children here. And our first child, Ellie, was born with congenital heart defects, and she had a brain injury early on. So she had cerebral palsy, and I was a brand new mom with this medically fragile child and needed a lot of help. And the community really came around us. We got connected with early intervention, and then with the preschool program in the schools, and we just had a lot of support. And I want to make sure that experience is consistent for everyone. And it continued. We lost Ellie when she was 8 years old. It was 11 years ago now. And going through that process was obviously very difficult. And, to have a community come around you is amazing. So I would like to give back because we've been given so much over the years. And I know that putting yourself out there for a public office isn't for everyone. It's been crazy.
Yeah, I imagine.
But I'm willing to do it. And so I'm hoping that I get the opportunity to give back in this way on council.
So is there something that you think from your experience or something you want to tell moms and women in Mason who are watching this that, I don't know, is unique to you or something?
Well, I think that I've been through our worst nightmare. Everyone says they think the worst thing to experience is losing a child, and I've survived it. And what I see in myself, having gone through, having a special needs child and then losing her, is that I have this new clarity that I didn't have before. Like, I have a much better sense of what's worth my energy and time and what's not necessary. Like, it just kind of burns away all the distractions and really like I know what's important and I know what's really not. And I think we need that on our council right now. We've had a lot of contention, a lot of arguments and debates, and I feel like it's distracting from the purpose of the council, which is to represent and advocate for the residents and the businesses here in the community. So my hope is that the clarity that I have will also help the council to get refocused back on what we really need to be doing.
All right, so now a couple of fun questions. What is the weirdest way you've been injured?
I'm a little bit accident prone. And so just this winter, I was gathering up a bunch of stuff to go meet a friend first thing in the morning. So I had my travel mug of coffee and I had forgotten to close it. So I had it in my arms with I must have had big binder or something too. So I went to go put everything in my car, and I don't know why I didn't just set it down, but I leaned over and scalding coffee poured out onto my arm because I was wearing a sweater. It stayed. Ow. And I have a blister. Actually, there's still a little bit of a scar there.
Yeah, there is. I can see it.
Yep, right there, where I burned myself with coffee.
All right. I have more questions, but I forgot, so I need to look at their questions. Okay, what's one hidden thing that you are seriously bad
at? So my husband says that I am a lot less organized than I think I am.
think that's very true of a lot of people. But I think we actually are pretty organized, so...
It's a different kind of organization.
It's a different kind of organized.
I organize in piles.
Okay, lightning round. These are quick questions you just need to answer without thinking.
Okay.
Would you rather skydive or bungee jump?
I'm just not a free fall kind of girl. I guess bungee jumping because you're attached?
Yeah, you're attached to something. I'm totally with you on that one.
Yeah.
Red or white wine?
It depends on the season. So I like a white in the summer and I like a red in the winter.
And I brought a rosé because it's what I had, and it fits both of those.
It does. Yeah, and we're in that in-between
We're
season
in between
anyway.
right now. All right, dogs or cats?
Both. We've got both.
I met her cat and her dog, so I know she's got both, so she's telling the truth about that.
Love animals.
Morning person or night person?
Night. Definitely night.
Okay. Well, that was an easy answer then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope that everybody enjoyed the chance to talk to Joy and hear from her. And please come out and vote for her for Mason City Council and spread the word to your friends. Thanks, ladies.